There's something unsettling about old hostels, the kind that have been around for decades, their walls soaked in the stories of countless travelers. The moment Adam stepped into this particular one, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the city, he felt it, an unease creeping up his spine like an unwelcome whisper. It had been a long day of traveling, and exhaustion weighed on him as he collected the keys from the front desk. The receptionist, an elderly woman with deep wrinkles and hollow eyes, barely looked at him as she muttered something about sticking to his assigned room and not wandering at night. He barely registered her warning, chalking it up to small-town quirks, and made his way up the dimly lit staircase. His room was simple but strangely outdated, like it had been frozen in time. The wallpaper was peeling, the furniture creaked with the slightest movement, and the air carried the scent of something old, something long forgotten. As he set his backpack down, he noticed the only other occupant of the room, a man in the bed across from him, staring at the ceiling, motionless. "Hey, man," Adam greeted, trying to break the silence. No response. The guy didn't even blink. Maybe he was asleep with his eyes open? Uneasy, Adam decided to mind his own business, slipping into bed and pulling the covers over himself. He tried to shake off the strange atmosphere and drifted into an uneasy sleep. Sometime in the night, he awoke to a sound. Soft, deliberate footsteps, pacing near his bed. His breath hitched as he lay still, eyes flickering toward the bunk across from him. The man was no longer there. Instead, a shadow loomed near the door, unmoving. The air had thickened, the kind of suffocating stillness that makes every hair on your body rise in alarm. Adam swallowed hard, debating whether to speak, but before he could, the figure turned, slowly, unnaturally. And then, just as suddenly as it had appeared, it slipped out of the door, vanishing into the hallway. His heart pounded, but he forced himself to move, scrambling to the door. It was locked from the inside. He hesitated, his fingers trembling as he twisted the knob and peered into the hallway. Empty. Just the flickering glow of an old light bulb swaying slightly, as if someone had just brushed past it. The next morning, Adam rushed to the front desk, the eerie events of the night gnawing at his nerves. "The guy in my room, who is he?" The receptionist looked up, her expression unreadable. "You were alone in that room." A cold chill settled over Adam as the woman continued. "That room hasn't had another occupant in years. Not since a man vanished from his bed one night and was never seen again." His blood ran cold. He didn't bother grabbing his things. He just left, never looking back, never questioning the truth of what had happened. Some places hold onto their ghosts, and that hostel, it was one of them.